I get distracted way too easily. I mean, seriously, I've been over here watching some Zephyr. Dope YouTuber, check him out, cause dude be spitting, yo. Definitely love his Spider-Man 3 take, and how it's not as bad as everybody say. But that's beside the point. I've been having this video ready for quite some time. I just needed to record the intro. That's it. I just need to record the intro. This that I'm doing right now. And because I got off work at 12 o'clock, it's 6:30. So that's how long I just been not doing this. I've been trying to keep the uploads consistent. Right now, I think I'm on take 3, maybe 4. I don't know. It's one of these that just the last episode just dropped today at 12:30. So yeah, I'm trying to keep the schedule consistent. Right now, the only thing I have is the Wasteland series. Again, I am going to come with more stuff, but I have so many of these already recorded and edited and ready to go. I need to finish this before I start moving on to something else. Because again, I have ADHD. Been diagnosed since I was 8. So, last episode, or the one that just dropped, we sort of went through the conversation simulator, and here we finna do it again. We add a few more, I think we add like one more member to the family, and then we finally go to Colorado Springs, and you're gonna have to see where it ends, because it's pretty much just another conversation simulator, just in a different location. And then after that, I promise we will have some action. Bear with me a little bit. Like and subscribe. Comment what you want to see next. I pretty much play anything. It's just right now I have been on an RPG, turn-based strategy game. Tech. That's just what my mind is on. But anyway, that's beside the point. My name is Alfred, and let's get into the video. Welcome back to Wasteland 3. My name is Alfred, and we're going to continue with the searching or the exploring of the base. Last episode, we got to, I think, the museum portion of the base, and got attacked by some ravenous creatures. 2 of our members got poisoned. That would be Marshall Quan and T Young. Both of them poisoned. Both of them kind of down bad right now. But we'll get them healed up after a while. We also ended the episode off on a very, I'd say, boring. Like it was boring. Let's just call a spade a spade. It was boring. Portion of the game with a bunch of log readings and such. So there is something I did want to check out. There's some stuff in here. There's the radio. Yeah. Forgot to do the lock picking. We don't have any lock picking. Delete all of that. But somehow, I don't, you know what, I don't think anybody has lock picking. And I don't think we have any skills. Nope. No, sir, you do not. Somebody's supposed to have lock picking. I don't think none of us do. And our XP isn't going up that high, so, or hasn't gone up that high. So okay, all right. We found a lot of good stuff. Hold on. Up, armor. Okay. Put this armor on some people. Yeah, we don't have the means to lockpick right now. So, let's keep moving. We're gonna
get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here.
And this is why we needed the lock picking. We have 0 lock picking, so ain't no getting in here. All right, but here's the thing that I like. There's an easy way to win this. This enormous spider-like robot is in bad shape. It twitches in a puddle of its own fluids. Its casing dented and riddled with bullet holes. Judging by the scrape marks on the floor, it looks like someone dragged it into the garage from somewhere else. All right, so we're just gonna try to repair it. Peering inside the quivering robot casing, you find a lot of salvage parts and new wiring. Somebody's been working on the robot for a while. There's a bad connection to the power supply, strong enough to give someone a wicked shock. It takes some careful work to repair the connection. As soon as the short is repaired, the robot sputters to life. It turns a cold, unfeeling optical sensor towards you, and its weapons spin up. Alright, there's a delay in my headphones. It's irking my soul. Anyway, since it's my turn, we're gonna do this the easy way. Hack the robot. And we win. After you do that, you loot it, and you get a slicer dicer self-assembler. Oh, nice. Pulse gun. You need 3 in automatic weapons, energy cells, and bent actuator. Gonna loot all that. Hopefully I can get my mechanics up. The corpse of a young woman lies at your feet, her body contorted at an unnatural angle. Judging by the smell, she's been here a while. Try to determine how she died. The body's unnatural position suggests some kind of seizure, and there are signs of discoloration in her face indicative of heart failure. A heavy metal spanner is gripped tightly in her right hand. The metal is discolored and scorch marks blacken her fingertips. It looks to you like a textbook case of electrocution. Examine the corpse. Yeah, it's just really okay. The woman is wearing a patchwork jumpsuit and a leather tool belt. Her pockets are crammed with fuses, bundles of wire, and bits of circuit boards. Looks like this Wastelander made her living by scavenging and repairing electronics. She would have felt right at home in an old garage like this. Leave it alone because there's nothing else we can do with it. Dang, I wish I would have got my lock picking up. This terminal is displaying information about the base's systems. All seems normal right now. Examine the most recent logs. Most of the logs appear to have been destroyed in a giant server wipe that occurred decades ago. I think most of the computers in here say something to this effect. Let's see. Loud grinding emanates from the huge trapdoor near the garage's entrance. The smell of rusted metal sparking fills the room. Mechanical failure reported. A servitor drone has been issued a repair order. Okay, we can step away because that's really all we can do in here. See, we don't even have... Jeez, I need lockpicking. Somebody detected a trap. All right,
look at all this machinery. If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory.
Who is that? Who did that? Oh, that was it. Yeah, that was Andrew. What's in the garbage? Ammo. A bunch of ammo. Interact with the computer. Oh, somebody does have some lock picking. What? A grenade box. Oh, Molotov cocktail. Are you sure? Is that seriously what all we came in here for? Is a Molotov cocktail? That's fine. And one more room.
What a stink. Somebody's been using this med bay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean of bleach to get it ready for customers.
Looks like a simple case of starvation and dehydration, but the corpse's ankles and wrists show some scarring as if he was chained up for a while. How about this one? This female corpse is bloated and I can read, I promise, but I don't have my glasses on. It said bloated and putrefied. One of her arms is entirely missing. Black ichor oozes from her swollen torso. A search for cause of death. Dang, somebody just leveled up. Looks like the missing arm had nothing to do with the woman's demise. It had been expertly removed and stitched up long before she died. Instead, she seems to have died of an infection or illness. You notice the same scarring on her ankles and wrists as the other corpses, most likely from manacles. The torn skin suggests that they were frequently moved. Look for the source. Tracing the course of the infection's path through the body, you spot cybernetic implant. Spot a cybernetic implant embedded in her rotting chest. Blech. Looks like its poor installation was the cause of her fatal infection. So they were trying to give me the implant. Yeah, I would. Blech. All right, leave it. Bunch of bodies here. There's a pile of corpses in this corner. Search. These people died in various ways, most of them violent. Bullet holes in one, a crushed skull on another, a cut throat on the third. Gosh, they all have the same scarring on their ankles and wrists as the other corpses, most likely from manacles. The torn skin suggests they were frequently moved. And then here's one here. This leathery corpse is missing several of its digits and facial features. Good God. Looks like exposure to extreme cold took this person's missing extremity. Scarring indicates that this may have happened multiple times over. Excuse me, multiple times over several years, because I read that so wrong. But it wasn't the cold that killed him. Open wounds across his back indicated that he was whipped to death. Oh my gosh. You also find the same scarring on his ankles and wrists as the other corpses. Look like these people have been trafficked by slavers. Alright, let's go through this door. Pick lock failure, lock picking impossible. The door guarding this vault is enormous and recessed into the wall, floor, and ceiling. It appears that it can only be opened with that numeric keypad on the wall several feet away. You're gonna keep on running. You start pressing buttons, but you don't even know how many numbers are in this sequence. Every time you press enter, the display clears and the door shows no signs of moving. All right, step away. Looks like we're not getting in there anytime soon. All right, let's continue exploring. I think that's all of the spaces we can explore for right now. Let's go outside. Jody's still out here?
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. That all right with you? Later.
figure out this delay. It's burning my balls. Let's see. All right. Let's head up. See a trap. Clear the trap. What's in the crate? Oh yeah. Alright, check this out. Because I'm funny. I'm not wearing that goofy thing. Let's go to the armor. We'll try to give everybody something, but I'm taking the Merc helmet. I'm taking these. And the only thing, like, there is one more that, never mind. He doesn't have the strength. He doesn't have the strength, but she does. Put it on her. This has 3 armor. That is hilarious. Oh, he leveled up. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's give him. Oh, brother. Let's give him some coordination, so he'll better be able to hit his targets. Skills. He has 4 skill points to work with. So we're gonna give you the lock picking, my boy. Yeah, just give him all the lock picking, and then he has one more. Let's see, what else can we give him? Let's I guess we'll get him started on the toaster repairs, and he also can pick a perk. He leveled up so fast. Puncture shot, gopher hunter. There is one I really wanted to give him, and that is quick reflexes. I think I'm gonna give him quick reflexes. Yes, give him quick reflexes. I'm actually jealous because how did he get to level up? Alrighty. Let's hop down. Let's see what else we can find out here. There's cyborg chicken. We're not picking up dog shit, okay? Just loot that. Yeah, we'll move around. Tactical grip. That's a weapon mod. What? Increases hit chance? That's nice. There's a junk pile here. What do we got? Okay. And I was just thinking about last episode, talking to the prisoner. I don't know if y'all have seen the first Men in Black, but you can't tell me he doesn't sound like Cockroach Egger, bro. Seriously, go back and listen to that dude talk, man. He sounds like Cockroach Egger.
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
That's our vehicle. What was that about? What's over here? Tin can. Take it, just in case. $2 Polaroid picture. And nothing up here but a pile of junk. Reactor core, oh my gosh. Crafting component, okay. It's not just junk. That's cool. Wow, gives you combat speed. That's amazing. All right, let's see. I think that's all to explore. I think. And we're just gonna go on and head into the next town. Travel to Colorado on the footpath. I forgot everything happens in real time, so I really can't take a small break. No, we want to go to Colorado Springs. That was different.
This here's Market Square. The Arapahoe Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if you can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful though.
Did you see the Dorseys
The
almost
doc
blow
is
up the statue?
prickly at the best of times.
Sorry,
And these
we're
are
going
not
this
the best
way.
of times.
God darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if and I don't use it?
Because we were supposed to
You
come
know who
this
those
way.
outlaws are.
Extra, extra! Cowardly
I
attack on
hope you die
Colorado Springs!
slow!
See,
I hope you die slow!
Please! My son's not a Dorsey! Let him go! My son's done nothing wrong! The deluge of blood is coming! You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
Okay, hold on, y'all, because I have to fix this delay because that popped up so early and I feel like I am delayed in my speeches. So I'm gonna figure out why this is happening. I'm gonna fix it. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back and I could just be tripping, but we gonna figure it out in a little bit. Let's continue. We're the Rangers. We work for anyone who needs our help.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
What happened? Why was your son sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
Who's your son?
Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever.
What's your story?
Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too. Please, help my son.
the 100 stinking...
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
It's all good, baby. How'd you get into trouble with the marshals?
Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism.
Okay.
I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first.
Why'd you do it?
We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives.
You broke the law. You got caught. Nah, that's not me. This is me. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the punishment fits the crime.
I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance.
So what's your sentence?
Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid, but that'd be a lie.
Got a daring escape plan?
No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught up in this. But if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do that right. Gonna do that like a man.
Let's say we can get you free. It's a word to you.
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process.
I can't get over this Among Us ass helmet. Tria got a...
Guess I don't have any money to give you. I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me.
You have any useful skills?
I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped. Nice talking to you.
Alright.
We'll have our...
The dour man looks out as his pillories with an expression of grim satisfaction. His sallow skin pulls tight over his face, and his thin lips press together in a hard line.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
Austin P. say he didn't kill... Let me try that one more time. Austin P. say he didn't kill anyone. What did it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case. and I might show lenience.
Let's see. He's too young for a death sentence. Surely you can offer him some mercy.
Mercy? I do not see the word in my law books. The patriarch has charged me to dispense justice, not mercy.
Oh, so you're an asshole. So what if the Rangers were to pay for his damages and assume guardianship over the boy?
You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that. That's the price in Colorado dollars.
We can't pay that right now.
Understand that the law cannot wait until you have the means to pay. The boy will go to the pillory soon. His time is short.
He's not a bad kid, and he's all he's. Hold on. Let's try that one more time. He's not a bad kid, and he's all his mother has. Kill him, and you might as well kill her.
My concern cannot be for his mother. It can only be for the law. Regrettable, but he chose this path, not I.
Now, nobody in my circle, which is the 4 Rangers, is a kiss ass. The only kiss ass we got is good old Marshall Quan right there. So, allow him to kiss ass.
I am not certain you truly understand the patriarch's justice, but your words ring true. Perhaps death is too severe a punishment. This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble. You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
So we freed him.
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next.
Yeah, we talked to the magistrate. He says he'll release you, but you'll be working for us from now on.
What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger? Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Rangers, what brings you here?
So what's with the
They are
pillories?
the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbite has claimed their extremities.
Death by exposure seems harsh.
Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we did any less, they would see our nation as weak. And in Colorado, weakness is death. As much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice was not so cruel, that is not the world we inhabit.
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of like it too, don't you?
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
How is this dude not cold, bro?
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the Wastelanders.
You have no other punishments here?
For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction. Minor infractions like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup.
Let's talk about something else.
Proceed. Indeed.
Me walking away. That's what we're talking about.
If it's too dangerous for you, Marshals, maybe I should go in there myself. Sheriff Daisy! Sheriff!
Miss, please.
I've had enough of this. Why won't you people do anything?
We don't have the expertise right now. Oh, we have an injury kit. I can finally fix these broken bones. I feel so much better. Let's give these a little bro. Alright. Good, we got some more of those. I'm just rummaging.
Deputy, how long is the sheriff going to be busy? Ah, Marshals, finally. I was beginning to think you were never going to help. Hold on now. You aren't Marshals. You look like
Yep.
ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first. I've been waiting here on tenterhooks for an hour.
Ruffians, you say?
Forgive me.
I
was
didn't know that
unkind.
was a
I just-
verse.
I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the Marshals will give me no answers about their situation. They won't even speak to me. I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them, and when.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, and I fear for their lives.
Can you tell us more about the 100 Families?
We are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire and helped the patriarch build a stronger Colorado. I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family.
So what exactly is going on?
Someone let the Dorseys into town, and the savages have taken my family hostage, along with a good many others, and retreated to the Garden of the Gods. I came here to demand that Sheriff Daisy immediately mount an expedition to save them, but her marshals keep putting me off.
Well, the marshals seemed a bit overwhelmed at the moment.
That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all he stands for. Surely that should be given some consideration.
Is there anyone here who you think should get less consideration than you?
I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. I am just frustrated. That is all. It doesn't seem that anything is being done.
Who are the Dorseys?
No good traitors, that's what they are. Used to be 100 families, like us, but rotten. Backstabbers, every one of them. At least that's what my father says.
You know, we asked a lot of people who the Dorseys are. I guess it's just getting, perspective from other people. But we've been told who they are. We know exactly who come on, they jumped us, for Christ's sake. We know who they are.
They rebelled against the Patriarch before I was born, and were driven from the city. I was always told they were dead and gone. It seems I was misinformed.
All right. We'll talk to the sheriff, see what we can do.
Thank you, friends. One more voice urging her to action might be sufficient. Thank you. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
Dorsey slipped right past the ones we've got.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan.
What are you working on?
Reports. Lots of reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting.
Any advice on how to handle Sheriff Daisy?
Don't blink.
Can you tell us about the marshals?
It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Mostly, though, we do what Sheriff Daisy says.
All right.
Thanks. If you've got any
Peace.
feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Lucille Wesson wants to talk to you about rescuing her family from the Dorseys.
That girl? You think I ain't heard her yapping? But I got a couple of 50 other people yapping at me, too. Tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you take little Miss Wesson with you when you go to save them. In fact, I'm gonna insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let you into the garden without her. Don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
You spoke to Sheriff Daisy like you promised, strangers. Thank you. I heard her tell you to take me with you to the Garden of the Gods. So, when do we leave?
What's the Garden of the Gods? Blah, blah. Let's try that one more time. What's the Garden of the Gods? Sheriff Daisy didn't say.
It's a project of the Ward family, a showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science. But there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious.
You know what I don't have? A sniper. I have no snipers. Before we go anywhere, let's talk about your combat experience.
Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
But have you ever killed anyone?
No. But I have hunted. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate.
Take the ST off that stranger, because we are rangers. Hunter to Hunter, what would you say was the right gun for killing a bison?
I believe you're trying to trick me, strangers. There is no right gun for hunting bison. The safest way to hunt bison is to stampede them off of a cliff, and only if you have a very fast vehicle.
Well, we don't care how well you... Nope, that's not us. All right then, let's go.
At last.
No mercy on your souls, Colorado.
Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs. Families taken hostage. New in town? Did you hear about what happened?
We hear there's been trouble.
Sure has. Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place and killed a lot of people. Then they made a run at the Patriarch's palace. Oh, but they couldn't get inside. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Others jumped in their trucks and ran for it.
What do you know about the Dorseys?
Just what I've been told. Back before I was born, they were the family that betrayed the Patriarch and tried to take charge of Colorado. Thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. I mean, there's tons of stories about how the Patriarch wiped them all out.
So somebody lying. You report the news around here?
Yep. I work for the Colorado Patriot, only newspaper left in America. We tell people what's happening in the city and what they should think about it. Be
See you
careful.
around.
Might still be Dorseys hiding out in the city.
Come out of there, you sons of bitches!
Garden of the Gods is just north of Market Square.
Did you hear that, Dave?
Marshal Lipinski should be out front.
Might ruin my stock.
Better they ruin your stock than your head, Josiah.
Jesus, loaves and fishes, Christ! That's a bomb under my stall, ain't it?
Oh, shit, Taiwan.
I fixed a radiator once.
We best stay back.
Maybe I could defuse that mine.
Holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it.
Yeah, see what we can do.
Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor.
There you go, shawty.
Wish I could get these Flipper and Marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my stall.
What bomb?
Really? That's great news. Here's a little something for you. I'm back in business.
We just now got $200. Goodness gracious.
Welcome to the freshly reopened Taiwan Jones's Emporium. We have everything you need, just for the asking and, well, the paying. You didn't hear this from me, Franz, but word is there's still Dorseys all around the city waiting to jump innocents such as yourself. Be sure to stock up with me, yeah?
Tell us about yourself.
You want to hear about the wide open seas, my trusty vessel, the wild waves crashing the shores? Well, sorry, chums. I'm just here to sell stuff. What would you like?
What's with the ocean puns?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Franz.
So do you sell fish?
Nope. No. Wish that I did, Franz. Born and raised in Colorado Springs. Me? I've never even seen a fish in my life. Wondrous creatures, I hear.
Can we see your wares?
Sardinely.
She gets on my nerves. My absolute freaking nerves, mate. I want a better shotgun. I really want this shotgun. Watch this. I sold all that junk and only got that much money. It's a damn shame. What we could do. Yeah, this is not right. We can sell. Let's go with weapons. Sacramento, California. Skip out on that. I need to grab a few things
Welcome
from
to
this
Mary
lady.
Milk Teeth's Morning After Mart. If you did some things last night that you wish you hadn't, I got you covered. I can clean you up, sober you up, cure your ills, and get you ready to face the new day. Or maybe you got banged up in the Dorsey raid. I can help with that too. What do you need? Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
Yeah, I wasn't really trying to hear the bug. I just want to buy some stuff. Let's see. I need a citrus kit. I don't need that many citrus kits. I call it a citrus kit. It's a searcher kit. I don't know if we need antidote. I know I need an injury kit. I don't need 7 of them. Good God. Just give me 2. And I'm trying to think because I got to get over here.
No time.
Hey, Doc.
Quan, hope you won't take offense, but I've got no time for niceties. Dying people take precedence.
Understood, brother.
Can we do anything to help?
They're in bad shape, and I don't have the time or tools to save them.
You can count on us. What can we do?
Thank you. The things I need most are a suture kit, an injury kit, and a medic pack. Got that? These folks are literally dying on us, so don't fuck around.
We already got the kits you wanted.
Great. Then get started on those patients.
Got it. Now, Lebroski is the medic around here.
It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see the other guy.
Let's round him up and bring him back to Doc Parker.
What?
You closed my wound. I won't miss staring at my own guts.
Wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please. What's going on? Did you patch me up?
Sure did, woman. And last but not least, a severely injured man. Yeesh.
Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me.
My leg! You said it! Still hurts like a bitch, but maybe I'll actually walk again. What now?
Nigga.
Good. Thank you. One sec, though. I know I've asked a lot of you, and I'm grateful for what you've already done. But I need one more favor. You see this girl? She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep constant watch on her, and I need cleaner, safer facilities to do it. If you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. I just need to save her. What do you say?
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Yep, I was reading way too fast. Let's try that one again. Welcome aboard, Dr. Parker.
Thank you. Thank you. You've saved her life. And mine. Need anything before I get my stuff together?
We can use some medical attention.
Of course. Let's have a look. Good luck.
Appreciated.
Make sure you take care of that bike when you get to it.
That.
Hey, Jimmy. Glad to see you're okay. Dorseys didn't get this far?
Nah, they didn't bother with us. They were after folks wearing badges like yours. I would have shot those Dorseys dead if they'd walked in my garage. Haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking for help with your vehicle, you've come to the right place.
What is this place?
This is the Colorado Springs Arapahoe Station. We got stations all over Colorado, mostly for fixing and supplying our own fleet. But we fix vehicles and sell parts to anybody. I'm the manager, Jimmy Longhall. That's my crew over there. You need any repairs or alterations to your ride, they're the ones who will put it all together. Best crew in the business.
Looks like you also repair people.
Yeah? Oh, that's Doc Parker. He needed a place to set up his clinic, and we had the space, so... Good thing, too. Those Dorseys hurt a lot of people with that little raid of theirs. We brought as many as we could in here, and Doc's been patching them up as fast as he can. Only got 2 hands, though.
See, I know I'm not tripping. Anyway. Can you tell us about your employees?
Co-workers, not employees. I only give the orders because I take the orders. Get me? Anyway, Fastback's the old one. Been with the station almost as long as I have. Wrench, the tall fella, thinks he's a heartbreaker, but he's the most sentimental sap you'll ever meet. And Pacer's our newest recruit. Don't mess with her. She's 10 pounds of attitude in a 5-pound bag.
Is Parker a good doctor?
The best in Colorado Springs, no lie. He was the Patriarch's personal physician for a while. Took care of all the hoity-toits in Broadmoor Heights, too. Kinda pissed us off at the time, actually. Nice Arapahoe boy, taking care of the hemorrhoids of the 100 families and turning his back on his own people. Came home in the end, though. Remembered who he was and set up his clinic here. Been serving the working people of Colorado Springs ever since.
So are you all Arapahoe here?
At the moment, yeah, I guess so. Driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapahoe brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics and couriers in the West.
What can you tell us about the Arapahoe?
Well, except for those of us who run the stations, we mostly live on the road. The people of the convoy, some folks call us. And we've turned that way of life into a business. Arapahoe service stations, Iron Thunder logistics, Arapahoe caravan protection, and so on. While other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights, we kept to the wildlands and didn't come back until civilization had reestablished itself. And when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and repair. Been living well ever since.
Do you hire outsiders?
Sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be better than an Arapaho, though.
Okay, what do you sell?
Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Now, unfortunately for us, we're broke.
Car's a lot
I'll
like
take
an
a
old
repair
dog
kit, though.
sometimes. It won't learn new
I said
tricks,
a
but
repair
that
kit.
doesn't mean
Thank
you
you.
can't trick it into doing what you want.
You keep saying that, but this truck's dead to good manners.
Excuse me.
Tell you what, how about we do a little
Alright.
wager? I bet I can get that truck up and running before the end of the night.
Boy, we are not
If I
cheap
win,
people.
you stop second guessing me.
I need to
lose,
give
We'll
this
have to make lunch
to
every day
him.
for a week.
He has an injury kit, which, okay. I'm just trying to make sure everybody's loaded up. So once we get out there, boy, we are out there, fam. You can heal too? Well, boy, you better take this just in case. I don't know why you have a snowball. I'm just gonna give you a Molotov. Give you the Molotov and the grenade since you like explosives for some reason. Like she can actually use this thing. So first of all, this is going in your secondary. Thank you very much. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I legit don't have a sniper. All right, let's head out, I guess.
I heard we had some new arrivals wash on in. Military types, they said. Can't really see the difference between you and the ordinary class of mercs. Well, much as I'd love to shoot the shit out of tryhards, Sheriff Daisy said to let you go on in. So, go on. Give them Dorseys some hell.
Marshal Lupinski, I expect you to moderate your language in the presence of a young lady.
My apologies, Miss Weston. I meant no disrespect. Best of luck to you and your companions here.
Boy, that hurt him to say.
It's the Garden of the Gods. Rob, experimental
me.
farms. And now those Dorseys.
Boy, he gonna have an aneurysm.
Nope. No room for amateurs in this town. You hear? No room.
Well, let's do it.
Hello? Whoever just came up from the city, come in. This is Bellamy Ward. There are Dorseys all over the garden. I'm pinned down on a high ledge. Can you reach me?
right, y'all. That's gonna do it for this. Woo! That's gonna do it for this episode of Wasteland 3. I'm sorry, I have the worst allergies. Next time we gonna deal with these Dorseys and hopefully find out what happened to Lucia's family. But until then, my name is Alfred, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.